Congrats to Naoya Inoue becoming two-time undisputed champion. I also want to give props to Tabales. He gave a good fight, a valiant effort. He was just outgunned by Inoue. You know, a lot of people think about Inoue's power, but Inoue got the whole package. He has good footwork, body shots, throws good combinations, has a jab. And if he was just a little bigger, he would beat Tank Davis. There's no doubt in my mind. Now he's two-time undisputed weight division champion. And I think he deserves Fighter of the Year. Also to be #1 pound for pound in the world over Terrence Crawford. He's just been more active. And I know Terrence Crawford was a victim of politics of boxing. He's basically blackballed by the PBC. And I know if that side of the street stuff did not happen, Crawford's resume would have been much better. He'd have fought Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter when he had the WBC belt. And also Yordenis Ugas. And I also felt the Errol Spence fight would happen in 2018. This last fight we saw in July should have been the trilogy. But the politics of boxing robbed us a couple of years of great Terrence Crawford fights. Now, with that being said, Inoue is just trucking ahead. And his next fight could be Akhmadaliev, Sam Goodman, or Louis Neri. 3 quality fights. And we'll talk more about Inoue in other videos. And I'm going to say again, congrats to Naoya Inoue for becoming two-time undisputed champion. He's my Fighter of the Year. He's also pound for pound #1 in my books. No slide to Terrence Crawford. They're all great fighters in the top 5.
Rumors just start circling over the internet that you and Joshua have signed a 2-fight deal to face each other. What can you tell anybody, the people about? Is that deal still on the table, or is it official? What's going on with that?
Man, you know, it's so, man, it just, I pause because it's so much going on, man. That they really don't want that fight. Just to be honest, it was just a lack of inactivity, and my timing was off.
Yeah.
And you know, my time was off because of lack of inactivity. My time was just so off, and man, I felt, man, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Because I'm so disappointed. I'm disappointed because I know I'm a way better fighter than him. And of course, I supposed to have got the victory, but you know, everything wasn't aligned up for me tonight, that night. And you know, but it is what it is. It's like his 5th fight in a year. Well, he had 4.
Yeah, he had 4. This is his 4th fight this year.
When I lost, you see how happy he was coming out.
Bro, I'm telling you, I almost.
He came back and told me what he heard in the plans. See, they don't really have true intentions on fighting. They can say what they want, but I know for sure.
I say wow every time I hear that. Deontay Wilder said the reason he had a bad performance is because of his inactivity and his time was off. Yeah, I can believe that. But leading up to the fight, he said that wasn't going to make a difference in the fight. The interviewer told him that Joseph Parker already had 3 fights this year, and Deontay Wilder shrugged it off. He said, that's not going to make a difference. Basically, I'm still going to knock him out. And everybody in the boxing world knew Deontay Wilder was off for a while. He's very inactive. But we all picked him, including me. I picked him to beat Joseph Parker by knockout because what everybody was telling me. Deontay Wilder is that dude. He's the 2nd best heavyweight in the division. So I expect him to knock Joseph Parker out. Even though in the back of my head, I knew Joseph Parker had faced better competition than Deontay Wilder. And he was more focused than Wilder. Wilder was too worried about what Anthony Joshua was saying in interviews. He was worried about Joshua when he should have been worried about Joseph Parker. And one of the stupid things Wilder does, he's talked bad about Anthony Joshua behind his back, like he's not going to hear it, and then shake his hand when he gets in his face. I mean, when he gets in Joshua's face, he stutters. He's the nicest guy in the world. I mean, it was getting so bad, I thought he was going to rub Joshua's feet. And then he's feeding this lie to his groupies that Joshua never wanted to fight him. If you don't want to fight anybody, you don't sign contracts. You don't sign a 2-fight deal contract with somebody you don't want to fight. They said they put Parker in the ring with Wilder as a roadblock. Wilder is supposed to be this high-ranking heavyweight, the second best in the division. You should easily steamroll Parker. Wilder likes to blame everybody but himself. It's like a deflection and excuses. You know, that's what he likes to use. If he really didn't want to show us that Anthony Joshua was ducking him, win your fight. All you had to do is beat Parker. And if Joshua voids the contract, then you have a case. But you couldn't even win your fight outside the PBC bubble. What he should be doing, instead of asking for the Joshua fight, ask for a Parker rematch. Redeem yourself. I mean, you did say you're a way better fighter than Parker. Let's do the rematch and prove it. Instead of asking for an Anthony Joshua fight after you lost. I don't think Anthony Joshua was happy that you lost because that's taking money out of his pocket. I think Anthony Joshua was happy that he had a good performance. All the criticism he got from the media, he finally getting back to his normal self and had a great performance. He said he didn't even watch your fight. And afterwards, he said he still wants to fight you. Imagine that. But I do know somebody that was happy when Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. Jealousy is a terrible thing. I think Deontay Wilder should get back in there with Joseph Parker. Then we could talk about the AJ fight. But we know he won't do that. Odds are he will be embarrassed again. Jealousy is a terrible thing. Anyway, leave your thoughts or comments below. JBZ, I'm gone.